Hello folks, I'm speaking to you today from St Andrews on the east coast of Scotland. On the coast here, as you can see, this is the North Sea, very cold. It's a bleak day today, which means it's very dull and miserable. And then behind me, the remains of St Andrews Castle. And we've just come to this spot from the university, and just outside the university there is a spot marked with the initials of a man called Patrick Hamilton. Patrick Hamilton was burned at the stake when he was 24 years of age for preaching the gospel. It was 1528. He was one of the first people, let me backtrack, he came from a very wealthy family, very corrupt family. He went to university in continental Europe, in France, and then in Germany. And he met Martin Luther, and he was converted. And once he finished his university education, he came back here and he started to preach to anyone, servants in his family homes, ordinary people. He would preach to them, people were being converted. And eventually he was arrested and tried for preaching and was burned at the stake at the age of 24. And he was the first Protestant martyr, you might say. Just about 15 feet from where I'm standing, on the ground, there's a marker for, with the initials GW, George Wishart, who was the second martyr for the faith. He was a great preacher, and his assistant, his bodyguard actually, when he was being chased, was a young man called John Knox. And this is where really the Knox story begins, because behind me, this castle, they were trapped in here by the forces of Catholicism, really, and the French came, and eventually the castle was taken. Prisoners, including John Knox, were taken off in French boats, and he was a galley slave for 2 years, rowing a galley up and down between Scotland and France. The Protestant Reformation began in great persecution, we're realizing that, and people spilled their blood because of their faithfulness to Christ. We have a great heritage for which we have much to thank God for. Talk to you soon.